Hi, and welcome. So, you want to build a druid. This is our build. We are doing companions, petrify, earth spike, and pulverize. I'll show you our setup. Our armor's not great, but it's focused around fortify, and our skills are around gaining fortify to buff ourselves. And we're doing overpowered damage. We can do better. Pulverize, and we got a bunch of other things. Okay, so we will use the Prowler as our I have our guinea pig. So if you didn't see that, pretty good damage. Normal mob, okay, sure, one shot, one kill, easy enough. The stacks were all the way up. And this is not even using our companions to help us out. So, how did we achieve 2,000 damage? So, really, Druid is a resource management heavily on spirit. As you saw, just 2 pulverizes zaps my everything I got, essentially. So it's really heavy management of your resources. So we're gonna try find an event or just anything to test. Okay, bear dies within 1 hit because we're stacking up our basic, which would work for every class, might I add. So we need something that works really well. From all the videos I've watched on YouTube, a lot of people dissing the Druid. Fair. Druid is shit compared to everything else. But the thing that you have to look at is currently it's shit. I can't even imagine if I could get to level 40 or 30 with this build. Oh my, it would slap and tap. Okay, now we'll try with an event. Okay, this event, perfect.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
But you see how the pulverize is our key. But look, those wolves almost took down that elite.
I'm out of spirit.
But you're constantly on a run into running out of spirits.
I need more spirits.
So needing certain things for resources
I do not have enough spirit. I'm not ready yet.
So we can have really good damage for this class. The only thing is you run into the issue of, okay, how can I achieve this realistically? So the main skills that you're wanting to get on a legendary, core skills, anything involving core. This companion one really helps. Trust me. If you can get that, done deal. But this is the key of this build being good. The pulverize being turned into an earth skill. If they have one for storm, I'd be running a storm build, vice versa. It's just, those are the key components of making this build good, is getting pulverize. And then a glove that gives you at least one thing of pulverize. It can give any other stat. Like, look, I got tornadoes, never gonna use it. I have landslide. I'm not gonna use it. I could throw out the wolves and get landslide or any of the other skills. But as it sits right now, this build is, as you can see, one-shotting some mobs, and the only thing is you have resource management is the biggest downfall of this class. Unlike Necromancer, you can just spam and clap. And Necromancer probably would 3-tap that. But you're not focusing on base attacks. That's the thing that sucks with this build, is you can't. If you do, you're gonna not do any damage, and you're gonna suffer and lag behind everyone else. The main focus of this is pulverize. This is a pulverized build with companions that add the debuff. But you could have better solutions of making this build better. Leave a comment down below in the YouTube video and let me know if you guys have any ideas to buff this pulverized build. There's plenty. I could get a better equipment for the chest piece to give me fortify or a core skill buff. There's a lot of things that I could, but for just being open beta, this is probably the best build that I could do starting out. Easy. This is probably the best build to get easy clears of mobs. The only issue is when you're starting to fight large bosses, that's when you start running into some issues because they're a little bit tankier, you have to fight longer, there's not enough minions to slap around. So I will show you one boss fight. Let's see here. We will go sure, we'll go do this boss fight. Maybe. I was hoping that would spawn. No world boss to show the survivability aspect. Okay, so like I said, this is a heavy resource management. You'll run into the issue of, oh, I'm out of spirits constantly in this build because you're using pulverize, which at minimum you have one really powerful powerful slap and then a second follow-up slap. Which, technically speaking, I could slot in a different build for the weapon. Take out the companion ring and companions and do something else. The issue is a lot of people are running into the Druid class is trash. Yes, it is, but it could be better if there was better spirit management or a higher spirit level than what it's given. Let's see if that was even worth the 20 points. Two slots, which is not bad. And it's 72 lower than my current one. That's not bad. Not great, but not bad. We can easily upgrade that. Okay. Really, what we need is a legendary that can buff earth abilities. Ooh. Hello. A little sidetracked here. But you see, I'm already down to 10. Yeah, but the base damage is not there. So far, the companions, I think, are probably one of the key features in this build that can be really replaced. So far, we need a weapon that can buff Pulverize. Pulverize is the bread and butter of this build. Oh, there they are.
I'm out of spirits.
as you can see, Druid's not horrible. Just builds out there have been really bad. This build has been clearing every event, every mob that I've ran into. Cleared the entire story. No issues.
I do not have
The only issue is spirit management. If there was a passive regen for spirit, I think this class would be really good. But as it sits right now, with no passive regen or anything helping out spirits, or like, okay, have spirits run off of your HP or something. Give us a... Oh. Hey there.
I need more spirits. I'm not ready.
Alright, game. Little treasure goblin action. It's always good to see. But the companions are gonna hit harder than your base damage. Alright, let's go in this cave. We'll clear it out. We'll show how that most of the time the builds that we have aren't bad. It's just the way that they are built that is the issue with this. Sorry, I needed to turn the in-game audio down a bit. So right now we're running into, okay, this build's good. We're getting through certain things. Here's how to do it. Kind of pulverize is the key. But you saw, the companions are actually quite useful. It's just the resource management. Like, if you can find pylon that can give you resources, oh my goodness. So, as you saw,
My burden is too great.
easily got what we needed to done. We completed majority of this place. Let's go ahead and organize. Wrong.
I'm out of spirit. I must wait a moment.
I think why this build's so good is because the companions don't require spirit.
I cannot carry.
But we also run into the issue of certain things. Okay. Woohoo. All right, is that the new chess piece? Interesting. Okay. All right, guys. So the Druid build. Let's go back to the finalization. The helmet piece, we can easily swap out for something that buffs, fortify, or gives us +2 to Earth skills. Earth skill plus pulverize turning into Earth skill. Mandatory making this build nice and efficient, because that's the only way to overcharge your pulverize, essentially. All right, guys. It was a blast showing you guys a good Druid build for once. The internet might be surprised. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We stream on Twitch every so often. We're probably going to stream pretty heavily in Diablo 4 when it is released. If you guys want more guides for Druid or any other class, let me know. I'd be happy to craft and do some theory crafting and some other things of Quest. All right. Thank you, everyone, and come back next time.